Today is a great, wonderful, amazing, incredible day, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a Sweden day, not just a Sweden day, a Sweden cultural day. Swedish meatballs, the secret I did not expect. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go. He's at the airport. That's gonna be me. That's gonna be. I keep saying it's gonna be me, but guys, I haven't actually booked my tickets. I haven't actually booked my tickets. I am going to book. I've got them. I am going to book my tickets. I promise you. I'm coming this summer, but I haven't actually got flights. But I'm coming. I'm coming this summer. 1,000%. I just need to get my act together. I'm just a very unorganized person, but when I come, it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I've been saying this for the past year, but I am. I am. So good. Oh, and to everyone who's been messaging, because I've had loads of messages from different mediums, even people emailing me on my business email address and like Instagram, everywhere. And I'm overwhelmed because I've been getting such lovely messages about helping out in loads of different ways, and I'm trying to think of a way that I can get you guys to help me on my trip in the right way. Does that make sense? Because there's so many of you, and I don't know what or how to... I don't know, I'm getting so many offers from lots of you, and I just don't know where to say yes, if to say yes, because I'm nervous, because I've not met any of you, even though I would love to meet you all. I don't know what to do. So I need to like sit down and think of a plan of how to get everyone involved in my trip to Sweden and just make it an amazing one, and take you on the journey and experience it with me, and maybe meet some of you and stuff. Like, I don't know if I should do a meetup or something. I would be very nervous, but I'm gonna figure out a way. I promise, guys, I will. And I am 1,000% coming this summer to Sweden. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
Hey guys, salut, this is Alex, welcome back to the Meatball Madness. Today I am in Sweden, I am in Stockholm, and I'm here obviously to learn everything there is to learn about Swedish meatballs. Right, so this is the place where we're going to.
Looks fancy.
Wow, what a place.
Listen, guys, I don't know if I've got money for this. Wherever this meatballs place is, this looks expensive. Yeah, I may have to like eat meatballs at like a little diner on a road somewhere where it's not so expensive. But that looks amazing.
This is the guy. Niklas. Hey.
Hey!
How are you, man?
Good, how are you, Alex?
I'm good.
Welcome to Stockholm.
Whoa! Nice to meet you, man.
I'm Niklas Ekstedt. I'm a chef and restaurateur here in Stockholm. And we're in the very middle of Stockholm in my restaurant. We work completely with old style Nordic cooking techniques. And then we have the flambadou here, where we cook with hot iron things like this. This is Florencia, she's the head chef here, she's from Argentina.
How are you?
This is a cast iron stove that's from the 1850s, this box smoker here.
Wow, this is like serious chef stuff. He's like, this is a cast iron stove from the 18th century. What? What do you mean?
So completely fire-based, and we use almost only birch.
Only birch?
Only birch.
Flavor the birch with different flavorings.
You don't have to tell me anything. I know this meal would be, eating there would be expensive.
So cassis, currant.
Currant, black currant.
Yeah.
You say cassis?
No, I was just being fancy.
This impart a flavor to the food, like acid, tangy,
Yes.
or what? Wow!
Yeah.
Like the currant.
Yeah. Started working with these techniques and learning about it, and there's so much to learn. And I'm only 40 years old, and I only have 40 more years, maybe 50 years to do this, and that stresses me. I wanted the cooking to be very rustique and very old style, But then I wanted the experience in the dining room to be more contemporary and more restaurant.
Wow.
Where do you want me?
Let's maybe sit right there so we can enjoy the last remainings of light. It's not gonna be much.
Vitamin D.
Yes.
You have like Volvo, ABBA, Meatballs. It's the most Swedish thing there is. A lot of historians say it was Karl XII, a very conqueror king, who went to Turkey and brought with him the recipe. Yeah.
So meatballs are Turkish. This is what he's saying. So really, Sweden, did you invent meatballs? Or maybe you're acknowledging that you didn't invent it, but maybe you perfected it. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like the pizza, right? The Italians will say, we invented the pizza. We are the originators. We make the best pizzas. But then America will be like, wait, hold my beer, mate, because actually we perfected the pizza and we are known for pizza, especially in New York. It's kind of that thing, right? When it's a bit like what we say in the UK, probably like Indian food. I don't know if you know this about the UK, but we have some of the best. I hope there's no Indian people watching, but we have some of the best Indian food in the world. As honestly, Indian and Pakistan, because we have like a hybrid of like Indian, Pakistani, and other South Asian cuisines kind of mix into one with a bit of a British kind of less spicy flavor. I don't know. And I just feel like we have some of the best curries in the world. I'm just saying. I am just saying. So yeah, it's a bit like that. Kind of not.
I mean, it's very debated with the historians which king actually brought it to Sweden, but the recipe from Turkey.
And then I'm guessing like it adapts, it
becomes
transforms,
Swedish.
it becomes Swedish.
People are very conservative when it comes to meatballs in Sweden.
So
it's nothing you play around
It's a touchy
with.
subject.
Yes, very touchy.
Probably very bad to have me in the kitchen on a touchy subject, to be honest.
It's a little bit like the Italians are towards tortellinis or so on. So it's very
That
much,
bad.
Yeah, the lingonberries. Always serve lingonberries with meatballs.
What are lingonberries? Like blueberries? Like
Yes.
mulberries?
No.
Cloudberries?
Yes. So they grow in the forest, like cranberry.
The meatball might be rich or
Yes.
creamy, and then you need a bit of
Acidity.
I'm starving.
Let's make them.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
Let's go.
Right.
Kitchen.
Yeah. Man, amazing.
Yeah.
You've got everything set up already.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
brilliant.
2 times beef, 1 time pork, 1 time veal, cream and breadcrumbs set for
Did he say veal? What did he say?
Man, amazing.
Yeah.
You've got everything set up already.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
brilliant.
2 times beef, 1 time
2 times beef,
pork, 1 time
1 times pork.
veal, cream and
times
breadcrumbs
veal.
set for an hour. 1 egg, cooked onions.
Add these to the mixture as well?
Yes. Salt. So in Sweden, if you add a lot of cloves, it's more Christmas style. Allspice is common to use. Nutmeg is also very common.
Do you always
Do you know what? You know those spices? We use that in Caribbean cuisine. You know, because my grandparents are from the Caribbean, from Jamaica. We use a lot of whole spice, the little balls. Is it whole spice? Is it? No. We call them pimento seeds. I don't know if they're the same thing, but we use pimento. We use a lot of cinnamon, and we use a lot of ginger in our curries and our Caribbean cuisine. Kind of similar. Tastes like Christmas. We use a lot of that.
grind them yourself?
Yes.
That's the best.
Always
Pestle
wooden
water.
spoon. And it's really important. I'll show you later why.
So I'm not gonna ask any question now?
No,
Later?
we'll do it later. It's a cliffhanger.
It's a gentle stir or...
No, more quicker, like a machine.
Yeah. So I'm guessing people do this with like a stand mixer.
No mixer, no electricity.
Oh, so you really go for it.
Yeah, very difficult to cook meatballs for Swedish people because no matter how you do them, it's gonna be wrong. No mixer, no.
I get it. It's very hard to cook Caribbean food for Caribbean people because it doesn't matter how you do it. It's like, nah, that's not how my grandma does it. That's not how my grandma does it. That goes with any cuisine, British cuisine as well. For a Brit, you try and cook a British person British cuisine, it's like, that's not how it tastes. When I lived in Thailand and I tried to eat like some British food, I don't know, like a roast, I'm like, that's not how it tastes. That's not right. they didn't make that right. You're just really critical of the food you've grown up with, and like you've tasted the authentic food. So when you taste someone else do it, you're just very critical, right?
No electricity.
Understood. It makes
It's gonna be like my mother's recipe or my grandmother's recipe, so that's the big difference between any other meatballs and the Swedish meatballs. It's more like a pate.
Like a pate, definitely more different than an Italian meatball. They usually mix, but not to that extent.
Yeah, that's
So when
smooth.
it's spread on here, it doesn't stick here.
So what does it mean? We are getting there?
Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Grab it around a little bit. And
Okay.
you can feel the texture of it.
You're right.
Yeah.
It feels much more like a pate than the classic meatball mixture that I'm used to.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The size.
That's the size.
Yeah.
It's gonna shrink a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a nice way to shape the meatballs, because usually at my place, the way I would do this, I would shape them like this.
You
but
do-
in one hand, it's just like, it's great. I can't believe I'm learning to make meatballs in Sweden.
You need
It's
to learn
amazing.
some Swedish too.
So that's a very important point. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah.
So how do you pronounce this? I say köttbullar.
Yeah, but you need to do köttbullar.
Köttbullar.
There you go.
But if I say köttbullar to somebody, nobody's gonna understand what I'm talking about. These are the meatballs we have made. I mean, I did most of the job, as you probably saw. the most irregular ones.
But it's
Definitely
important
come
that
from
they're a
me.
little irregular because, of
Yeah.
course, meatballs is the most prefabricated thing in Swedish cooking. I mean, most households in Sweden today don't make their own meatballs. They buy them frozen, machine made, and they're perfect shape.
Perfect and
So-
round.
Ah, didn't know that. Sneaky. Most households don't make their own meatballs; they make them pre-made. Is that you? Let me know in the comment section below. I can't judge you because our national dish in Britain, in the UK, is fish and chips. Sorry, no, I said Britain and UK. No, in England, I think it's just England. In England, our national dish is fish and chips, and nobody makes their own fish and chips. No one's got time to batter a fish and deep fry it. Like, no one's doing it. There's fish and chip shops in like every mile radius. Do you know what I mean? In England, like you don't have to travel more than a mile to get to a fish and chip shop. So there you go. No one makes their own fish and chips.
Yeah.
And the texture is uniform.
But if they're a little disshaped, a little
Yeah, that's
irregular,
why I did that. So exactly, you get my point. I did that on purpose.
Stone Age induction.
Do it again. So what about the heat?
Do you go
Medium, high?
Medium.
Be pretty hard to control the heat with fire.
You have to listen and smell.
You have to be you.
That's why I know he charges a lot of money. I'm only laughing because that's the trick of the trade, right? He's doing all these little things, but they're not little. They're very intentional things to charge a premium, right? Oh, I'm gonna cook it on over some wood from a birch tree or whatever tree, pine tree. You know, he doesn't need to do that because it's not doing anything to the flavor. It's just cooking it, but he's gonna cook it on that specific wood because why? Because then he can charge a premium and say, I only use this sort of wood. You can't go to another restaurant that cooks like me. Like I cook it in a specific way, and like you can create a story, and then if you sell that to people and people buy into it, he can charge what he wants. Expensive because he's going through the you know the difficulty of doing all this the long way round. This will take so much longer than just using a normal like oven, a normal stove top. Anyways, you know what I'm saying.
Human.
They don't have to be perfectly round. Actually, Swedish Meatball has a side.
They have a side.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You're just finishing them with a bit of butter.
Yes.
Everything tastes better with a touch of butter.
Do you eat them here or you want to eat them out in the restaurant? It's nice to stand here.
Yeah.
So I get some forks and knives.
Yeah,
And
here.
maybe some beer. You want some?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, this man knows me already. A beer, a few meatballs. That's nice.
Wow, man. Oh la la. You want to put the lingonberries on the plate?
Yes.
Cucumber. The gravy sauce.
Okay.
Swedish beer.
Oh, way! It's funny because when you cook them, I thought they were amazing. Then you.
He said Swedish beer. What beer is that? Let me know in the comment section what your favourite beer is. What should I be drinking in Sweden? I've got so much planning to do, guys. I need to try meatballs. I need to try beer now beer. I need to try your sweets. I need to try licorice. I need to try your pastries. I can't really try kanelbulla. I can't really try that. What's that cardamom thing? I can't try that. There's so many different things. I just need to plan my journey because I've learned and watched so many videos on Sweden, and I need to consolidate them all into like a list of things that I said. You guys have watched all my videos, right? Well, some of you have. If you haven't, you need to watch all of them. But you need to remind me of the things I've said. Oh, I need to try that. Oh, I need to try this. Because I know there's a lot of them. And I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm going to have to find out. My mind. Anyways.
Then you fry them in butter. I thought they were even more amazing. And then you added all this gravy and then a beer. It never ends.
No.
They look amazing, man.
They do.
Is there any specific way to eat them?
No, try them first as they
they're
are.
very soft, man.
Yeah.
They're super soft. I'm just gonna go like this first. Wow. Almost sweet, not sweet, but just
The onions.
the onions. Yeah. The caramelized onions. Oh, it works so well with this. The lingonberries. Every time I'm having a bite, I'm having a different emotion. Yeah, more.
That's good.
Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, nice having you in the house.
Oh wow. You just added a bit of gravy on top.
It's just a cream gravy, so when you fry the meatballs, and you're almost done, you just add a little bit of cream.
And so you're getting all the meat juices, all the caramelized bits, everything that is incorporated in this.
Yeah.
This is how it's supposed to be eaten.
I really want to go there for meatballs, but there's a few other videos I watched of like amazing meatballs in Sweden as well. I'm gonna have to one by one do like maybe some polls and like get your suggestions in the comment section. I tell you what, I've got an idea, guys. If you're still here, in the comment section, let me know where your favorite place in Stockholm is to get meatballs, and the one that comes up the most, the top 4 or 5 that come up the most, I'm going to put into a poll, and then I'm going to put a poll up, and then the one that wins, I'll go there to eat meatballs for the first time. It's a good idea, right? Let me know in the comment section, where is your favorite place to get meatballs, and where should be the first place I eat Swedish meatballs when I come to Stockholm? Stockholm specifically, because that'll be the first place I touch down in Sweden. Obviously, I'm going to Gothenburg. I'll be going to other places. I haven't really done my itinerary yet. But yeah, let me know where I should try it first, because my first experience needs to be the best experience. Let me know. Yeah, back to the video.
Yeah,
Like,
just eat it like a burger. Like it's lunch.
Okay, so it's people's food.
Yeah.
I was expecting this to be tasty and caramelized and sweet and salty and savory. This I did not expect it. Maybe because of the lingonberries. Very acidic, fruity, but they have some just a touch of bitterness as well.
Yeah, they really do.
And that's amazing because that works so well with the sweetness of the meatball.
Yeah.
What about the cucumber? What are these?
Okay, so they're just thin sliced cucumber with some ättika. It's a Swedish vinegar, very strong vinegar.
I knew it.
That's so good.
I knew it was vinegar. I don't know. I just knew that it was vinegary because that makes sense. Vinegary cucumbers, because I can taste it when I like eat it. I'm visually tasting it. Like vinegary cucumbers, like acidic but kind of sweet as well. Lingonberries, and then the mashed potato obviously will be creamy, and then the gravy will be savory, and the meatballs supposed to be savory, but he said they're a bit sweet. Sounds nice. Sounds like a nice. My mouth's watering. Sounds like a nice array of flavors.
Good. Oh wow!
Look at this. We ate 2 pans of meatballs.
I'm gonna keep on. It's too good. Wow. Thank you, man, so much for all this.
Thank you, Alex.
No, it was amazing.
It was a pleasure having you in the kitchen.
I learned so much. I feel like I thought they would be more complicated.
Yeah.
They are not.
No.
And yet there are some specifics that really make them what they are.
Yeah, make them Swedish, right?
Make them Swedish, exactly. Thank you so much for all this, man.
Take care, Alex.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Safe
See you. Bye-bye. See you.
Very charming man. I think I've noticed that about a lot of Swedish people. Like, you're very charming, very like relaxed. I feel like when I go to Sweden, I'm gonna feel like a sense of peace. That sounds weird. I guess that sounds weird. I don't know. Maybe I'll never come home. I'll be like, okay, let's move to Sweden. I tell my partner, let's move to Sweden. I don't know. I just feel like Swedish people seem very relaxed. I don't feel a stressy vibe. But I haven't been to Sweden yet, so I don't know. I won't know until I go. Does that make sense? So we'll see.
So I'm at the airport right now. Yeah, those Swedish meatballs were, I was about to say good, it's not good. It's
Wait, did he fly into Sweden just to eat meatballs? He's like, I'm at the airport right now, going home.
finger-licking good. The amazing experience that I had is not only related to food, it's also related to the fact that together with Niklas, we also cooked together. There was a fireplace. I felt welcome
Really
in this
cool
place. So
fireplace.
at the end of the day, you get that amazing tasting experience. Technique takeaway. Here's what I've got. First of all, they soak breadcrumbs not in milk but in cream. Those meatballs were spicy, not in the sense of being hot, a slightly Christmassy vibe. Then there is something that is important, the lingonberry on the side, plus the pickled cucumber. They are part of the dish. You don't eat meatballs on their own. You need to have that balance, basically, because without them, the whole dish would just be soft and caramelized and rich, and you need something to wake you up. Now,
Yeah, basically, if you didn't have all those different elements, the food would taste like British food. Because Britain, we have those flavors, but we're not as eloquent with it. Do you know what I mean? We have mashed potatoes and we have gravy, but we'd have like sausages with like Yorkshire pudding. It'll be all grey, the entire plate. There'll be no like fruit on there. There's no cranberry. There's no green. It's just all grey. The food's all brown and beige. Brown and beige. That's British food. You know what I mean? I feel like Swedish food is like, it's similar to British food, but with those elements, you know? You have a bit of, vinegariness. You have a little bit of sweetness and a bit of savoury all mixed together to like create a party in your mouth. Whereas in the UK, it's just, no presentation, just plonked on a plate. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you've been to Britain, you'll know. The food, our food's not bad. British food is not bad. It's just not renowned. You know? So let me know in the comment section if you've been to England and you've tried our food, like English food. It's okay. It's nice. It's warming. But yeah, it's not elevated. That's why there's no English restaurants in the world. But other Swedish restaurants, well, yeah, kind of, actually. Kind of. IKEA. When we really do go to IKEA for the meatballs. We do. Swedish meatballs, we do. It's true.
obviously I would love to go back to Paris right now and cook some Swedish meatballs, but I feel like there's a problem. There's always a problem.
Carl XII brought with him the recipe from Turkey.
Is he going to Turkish?
I didn't lie to you. I said I was at the airport, but I didn't say which airport I was at. I'm now in Turkey. This is a simit.
Wow, I love the continuation. Love that. Wow. He's good. I might subscribe to him. So he's literally gone to the airport to go to Turkey because the guy said that the meatballs were from Turkey, and pretty good.
And some chai. I'm here to understand everything there is to understand about Turkish kofta. Well, that's basically it. I'm gonna pick a cab in a few moments, head to the city of Istanbul here in Turkey. Have kofta once, twice, maybe 3 times, maybe more. Okay? So we catch up in the next one. Bye bye. Salut.
I like him. He's fun. I like his videos. I love that he just said, you know what? Let's go to Turkey. You must have money to do that though. Like to just jump on a plane and just decide I'm just gonna go to Turkey to eat meatballs and then go home. I don't know what he does apart from YouTube for a living, but clearly he has money to do that. Anyways, guys, I enjoyed this video. Again, let me repeat. Let me know in the comment section your favorite place to have meatballs in Sweden, and let me know where I should be going to try meatballs for the first time in Sweden, because I need to know. And I'm going to put them in a poll. The top ones, the ones with the most likes or the most, they come up the most in the comments. I'll pick the top 4, put them in a poll, and the one that wins the poll, in Stockholm specifically, by the way, guys, I will go there to have meatballs for the first time. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, I will see you very soon.